Good morning from the third park of the Florida 2023 trip. You're watching Adventure Planet, where today I'm back here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, the largest theme park in the world, sitting on an impressive 580 acres. Yeah, this place is absolutely huge. Although, having said that, it is only home to the one roller coaster. However, it is a fantastic one. It is, of course, Expedition Everest. Yeah, there's lots of other rides to enjoy here as well, including one of my all-time favorites, Avatar Flight of Passage. Cannot wait to get back in and ride that today. We've also got some great shows to check out, as well as checking out the park updates for 2023. And of course, as the name suggests here, it's not all about the rides and the shows. This park is heavily invested in kind of the world of nature and animal conservation as well, which is good to see, and we'll be checking that out as well as we go. Park hours today then, 8 a.m. all the way through till 7 p.m. So we will be here just as the sun starts to go down, so we will be able to appreciate the world of Avatar in all of its glowy glory. Yeah, Pandora really does look fantastic at night. So yeah, we'll be checking that out later on in this vlog. So let's head on in and enjoy the park for 2023. And here we are just on the other side of the entrance turnstiles then, in the area known as the Oasis. Yeah, Animal Kingdom is very much kind of a hub and spoke design park. So this area leads down towards Discovery Island, and all the other bits kind of stem off from that area. Yeah, like I say, this is known as the Oasis. You've got two paths here, a left path and a right path to take down to Discovery Island. I usually take the left path. There's usually see animals like birds and anteaters down this way if they're out. Good to see the park maps are back as well, paper versions. Of course, all the information you can get on the app, but it's nice to have the option of having the paper park map as well. Lion King music blaring out as we take the left path down into Discovery Island to where the Tree of Life resides. Big old baobab tree. There's some of the spoonbills they're out here. Hello mate, how you doing? It's a great park. This is one of the most immersive parks out there. You've also got a Rainforest Cafe just here as well. The entrance to that you can also get just before the park entrance itself. Yeah, it really is a beautiful park, and especially at night as well. Aesthetically, it's one of the best parks out there. It really is incredible. And Pandora really is something else. Let's head to Discovery Island. And here we are on approach to Discovery Island then. With all the little merch shops around here at the beginning, and then right in front of us, the huge Tree of Life. Yeah, it's an artificial baobab tree, 145 feet that. And it makes for a great photo opportunity. You usually get quite busy around here. Everybody queuing up for their photos. Yeah, it really is an impressive structure, that. All the carvings, all the little details on there. It really does look great. And like I say, all the other lands of Animal Kingdom kind of stem off from this area. You've got Pandora over to the left, which is where we'll be heading first and foremost. Yeah, I love the Tree of Life. Looks great. And one of the many merch shops here to be found at Animal Kingdom is Island Mercantile. Yeah, like this one. All the little details on the building, like these little camels here, and the elephants on the lights, and all the animals around the sides here. Yeah, it's such an amazing park for all the little details. So much that you could miss. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, we're going to head down to Pandora now. This area opened in 2017. Features two rides, one of which, like I said in the intro, is one of my very favorites in the world. It also features my favorite canteen, Santuli Canteen. Always get a meal there during my trips to Animal Kingdom. They do an absolutely fantastic garlic shrimp. I hope that's still on the menu. Oh, and here we are then on approach to Pandora, the world of Avatar. And I tell you what, in terms of theming, this area is on a completely another level. And it really comes into its own at night. It's a shame really that the park closes at 7 p.m. As this time of the year, kind of end of October, yes, that is late enough for it to be dark. However, it would be nice if it had gone on until at least 8 o'clock so that you could spend a little bit more time in this area. I mean, I've visited this area now several times over the past few years, but every time I come here, absolutely blows me away. It is something else. Yeah, at night all these pathways all glow, and it really is like you're just kind of like you've stepped into this alien world for real, you know? Absolutely incredible. Yeah, like I say, there's 2 rides here, Avatar Flight of Passage and the Na'vi Riverboat Journey. And Na'vi is a good ride. It is worth doing if you've not done it before, but it can suffer with poor throughput due to the slightly small boats. It's a nice little ride, some good effects in there, and it does feature one of the most expensive animatronics ever made at a rumored $10 million. Yeah. And there you can see current wait time of 75 minutes. That's a long time for that. I'd be willing to wait for that for Avatar, but not for Na'vi. Look at this. It's just absolutely incredible. It really is so impressive. And yeah, photo opportunities for days in this area. Oh, I absolutely love it. And it looks as though Avatar Flight of Passage has a standby time of 45 minutes. And that is more than worth it. Let's get on. Oh, all the details in this queue line. All the alien plants. It really is great. Yeah, I don't think it's quite going to be 45 minutes, this. Might be slightly over-exaggerated. I'm going to go with half an hour. Love all this. All the rock work as well. So much rock work around here. It really is just on a completely different level. Look at this. And after 60 minutes then, we've just reached the batching area. Yeah, we've had some delays and the queue has been moving really slowly. However, 60 minutes, still worth it for this ride. Current wait time for it now though, 105 minutes. Ooh. And waited a total of 65 minutes for my ride on Flight of Passage then. And yeah, look, it's an absolutely phenomenal ride. It's actually one of the rare rides that brings tears to my eyes when I'm on that. It really is absolutely gorgeous. All original footage filmed in 10K at 60 frames per second, where you're basically riding on a Banshee through the world of Pandora. And it really is fantastic. The smell pods in there, the spray that you get, the audio, it is all absolutely phenomenal. And the way you feel the Banshee breathing with your legs, it's just great. There's no on-ride POV on YouTube, none that I could have filmed, that will ever do that ride justice. It is something that really does need to be experienced. It's a phenomenal ride. If you've not ridden it yet, please, for the love of all that's holy, get yourself down to Animal Kingdom, over to Avatar, and get yourself on Flight of Passage. It really is absolutely amazing. And when you exit Avatar Flight of Passage, then you're actually brought through the Wind Traders merch store just here. And then just to the right of that, you've got this awesome photo op with this huge mech. Yeah, looks good. It looks great. And just to the right of the mech, as mentioned earlier in the vlog, you've got my favorite place to eat here in Animal Kingdom. That is the Santuli Canteen. Yeah, and I have just checked, and they still do the garlic and chili shrimp bowl. So I've actually just ordered it using the mobile app. Yeah, really easy to order food here. Just use the Disney app. Select the park you're on, select a time window that you want to come and pick up your food, select what you want, pay with Apple Pay or Android Pay, and then turn up at whatever restaurant you've ordered at that particular time and pick up your food. Yeah, lovely restaurant that as well inside. Nicely themed, all air conditioned. Really, really nice. And I've said it before, but it really is just like a completely different world here. So many little nooks and crannies, bits of theming, and the minute little details that you really need to look out for. But they're all here, and it all really does look magnificent. And coming back down now to the Navi riverboat journey, which is currently on a standby time of 70 minutes, which is longer than I would like to wait for that. However, since I'm here, let's jump on. Then by the time I get off, it might be time for me to have my chili and garlic shrimp. I'm really looking forward to that. And it is a really well-themed queue line, this. However, it is also very cattle penny as well. Ooh. But let's get on. I can take you on this one. And we can take a look at that rumored $10 million animatronic. It is a good one. Love all the lights here. And waited 55 minutes then for my ride on Navi's riverboat journey. Yeah, it's a real majestic ride, this. Comes. The animatronic that is rumored to have cost $10 million, possibly more. He really is great. And some on-ride footage there then of the Navi riverboat journey. Advertised wait time 70 minutes, waited 55. Yeah, not too bad, still longer than I would have liked to have waited for that. The thing is, the boats on that ride are quite small, so you will find that although the queue isn't all that long, the throughput is quite bad on that. However, it's a nice ride, there's some nice bits of scenery to look at in there, the soundtrack is great, but obviously the main thing for that ride is that animatronic, the Shaman. It's absolutely incredible. Rumored to cost $10 million, wouldn't be surprised if it was more. The movement on that thing is just unbelievable. I reckon it's actually a real human in there. It really is that good. Anyway, it's almost time for my lunch now, so I'm going to head back down to the Satu'li canteen and get myself some shrimp. And here we are inside Satu'li canteen then, and yeah, all the theming in here is really, really nice. Nice and air conditioned, beautiful restaurant this. And of course, I've got my lunch. The garlic and chili shrimp with green vinaigrette noodles and a soft drink for $21, which actually isn't too bad. And it is really, really nice. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've waited 18 months to have that meal in the Satu'li canteen. It is absolutely delicious. And that is theme park food with a price that I can get behind. $21, I paid almost that for my chicken and fries at Universal the other day. But $21 for that meal, I would gladly pay. Really, really tasty. Made my way out of the world of Pandora now then into Africa. And yeah, Festival of the Lion King can be found here, and look at the queue for it. It is absolutely insane. Goes all the way down here, wraps around this building. The end of the line is way down here somewhere. Really, really popular show that takes place in the Harambe Theatre. However, we're going to head down and get a ride on Kilimanjaro safaris. Apparently a 40-minute wait. Yeah, that's worthwhile for that. Of course, that is a safari through the Harambe Wildlife Reserves. Yeah, we'll get on that. We'll take you on, and we'll see what animals we can see. Yeah, we will catch the Festival of the Lion King a little bit later. Still plenty to check out here at Animal Kingdom today. Beautiful day for it as well. Yeah, Africa is one of the original areas of the park. Lots to see and do around here, lots of marketplaces, eateries, and lots of theming to check out as well. Oh, it's such an amazing atmosphere here in Africa. Really nice vibe about it, you know. All the music playing. You have some entertainment just here on this little mini stage. Not currently taking place at the moment though. We'll see if we catch that a little bit later on. The ornaments hanging from the trees, all the little side stalls here. And all these buildings really do look the part for this area. It really is great. And that looks as though the queue time for Kilimanjaro has dropped down to 25 minutes. Wow. Hey, you can't pass that up at all. The Harambe Fruit Market just off to the right there. Oh, it's getting pretty warm as well today. Expecting highs of 31 degrees. Yeah, 25 minutes. Let's jump on. And waited just 10 minutes for a ride on Kilimanjaro safaris. I don't think I've ever waited such a short amount of time for this ride. Fantastic. Yeah, let's get on. And it's great that you can see all the different animals that you can expect to see on this safari across the top with all their names. There's the mandrill out there.
Long legs, long legs. The greater kudu is the second tallest species of African antelope, measuring about 55 inches from hoof to shoulder. The largest African species of crocodile, and the second largest species of crocodile in the world. These crocs are about as long as a giraffe is tall, and they have the strongest and they chase their prey until it literally drops from exhaustion. The largest species of antelope, they can weigh up to 2,200 pounds, measure up to 6 feet tall, and they can jump 6 to 8 feet in the air. Fun fact. And also to the left a little bit closer to us, we do have some greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the largest species of flamingo. They're also the lightest in that pink color. Flamingos get that pink color from their diet, which consists mostly of shrimp. However, it can take them up to 2 years to achieve that full pink color. Around, just to get a feel for what's going on all around her. We got Near pointed towards us right now. Oh, they're usually sleeping, so it is cool that he's got his head up. Female lions will do most of the hunting, while the male lions stay back and guard the territory and watch the cubs. Making male lions kind of like the stay-at-home dad. A human adult can stand on an ostrich egg without damaging it.
And some highlights there then of the Kilimanjaro safaris. Yeah, 20-minute experience, and for just a 10-minute wait time, you really can't go far wrong. Unfortunately, it has got really hot, 31 degrees now, the sun's out in full, and a lot of those animals were taking shelter in the shade, so they were quite hard to spot. However, I did grab a couple of them, so hopefully that makes for some good enough footage. You've also got Gorilla Falls in that area, the exploration trail, the hippo pool, and the bird forest as well. We're going to be taking the train from Africa to Rafiki's Planet Watch though, which includes the animation experience and the conservation station, which basically showcases everything that the Walt Disney Company does to support the animal conservation. Yeah, it's a good little area. This also features a petting zoo. Let's get on the train.
Each and every day. As we make our way to Rafiki's Planet Watch, keep an eye out for some of the exciting wildlife we might encounter along the way.
And just a short train ride later then, we're here at Rafiki's Planet Watch, and there he is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like I say, this area kind of really focuses on that animal conservation that is supported by the Walt Disney Company, which is really good to see. And yeah, the animation experience takes place in one of the buildings just down here, and it's very similar to what you used to get at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Works in much the same way. And you can draw your favorite Disney characters. Yeah, there's lots of educational boards around here as well, which is really cool. As you can see, those sketch times for the animation experience at the conservation station runs every 45 minutes. Yeah, and I've always really liked the facade for this building. I think it looks great. All the animals across there. Love the chameleon. And this is where the animation experience takes place. Here's all your seats here. You get a clipboard and a piece of paper. Yeah, basically shows you how to draw some of your favorite characters on these screens here. Yeah, really nice. And always fun if you haven't done it already. And you also get a kind of behind the scenes look here at what Disney do to look after the health and welfare of their animals. You see she's working in there. I always wondered what it's like to have a job like that where people just watch you work. Personally don't think I could hack it in my job. Yeah, you've got all the veterinary stations here as well. Never actually seen anything happen in this room before, but it's interesting that it's here nonetheless. And if you have an interest in insects, reptiles, amphibians, that kind of thing, you're pretty well catered to in here as well. There's a Chinese crocodile lizard in there. And you got a blue-tongued skink as well. Love a good skink. Here he is. And you got all the bones and skulls to look at here as well.
Like right outside of Africa.
There's a desert rosy boa in there. Yeah, it's a great area, this. And if you don't like spiders, look away now. Got some tarantula skins here.
Just outside as well. Different types of
Beetles, centipedes, tarantulas, millipedes. Yeah, you got everything in here. Yeah, it's great. And yeah, like I say, if you are interested in herpetology or entomology, all that kind of stuff, you'll really find yourself at home here. There's lots of things to look at, people around to ask questions, and of course the whole education area in the back there. Yeah, really, really good area this. But we'll head back outside now to the petting zoo. And here's just a quick look at the outdoor petting area then here on Rafiki's Planet Watch. Where you can pick yourself up a brush, go and give a goat or a sheep or a pig a good brush. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. What are you doing? You're on Adventure Planet. No, he doesn't care at all. Yeah, you've got all the misters out here as well, so it does keep you nice and cool if it is a particularly hot day. And you got the goats and the sheep here. Yeah. Yeah. Love a good goat and I love a good sheep. Get in. Head full on in the bag there. Hey, you got donkeys here as well. Some cattle. There's the donkeys over the back there. Oh, there you go. Give him a good old brush. And just a little bit there then of Rafiki's Planet Watch. Yeah, it's by no means a massive area. You get the train from the Africa area, head on down to here, you've got the outside petting zoo and the main conservation station itself, where obviously you find the animation experience. It's a really good place to come to if you want to educate yourselves on things like, the amphibians, the reptiles, and obviously the other animals that they have here. Lots of education points scattered throughout the conservation station itself. Lots of people to ask questions to. Really is a good area if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Lots to find out here. However, I'm going to head back into Africa now. There's only one more thing left to do in that area, and that is, of course, the Festival of the Lion King show. So highlights of that coming up next.
His Majesty, the Lion King.
Welcome, everyone. It's me, Simba. You've all picked a very special day to visit. You see, today, we've come to town for a big celebration, and you, my friends, are invited to join in the fun.
Everybody get ready to clap your paws, stomp your hooves, and ruffle your feathers as we welcome you to the Festival of the Lion King. Let the procession begin. I just can't wait to be king.
How you doing? Don't worry, you're all funny too.
And some highlights there then of the Festival of the Lion King. Yeah, 20-minute show, and it really is a great show that. The singing, the dancing, the acrobatics, the costumes, all the performances, the animatronics, the message, and of course the music. I'm a big fan of the composer Hans Zimmer, so any kind of music of his that I get to listen to is an absolute bonus. But the show is fantastic. It's set in that 360-degree theatre. You've got the 4 floats that come in, and yeah, you can see everything. It's tiered seating. You're never kind of blocked out. The audio in there is really nice and crisp and clear, not too loud, just at the right level. And yeah, it's a great show. It's my favorite show here at the park. Finding Nemo is close, but not quite up there on that same level with me. Talking of Finding Nemo, I've made my way down into Asia now. Now, unfortunately, the last show of that was at 4:30, so I'm going to miss that show. Feathered Friends in Flight is also here. That's also finished for the day. That's a bird show. We've got 2 rides here as well, the Kali River Rapids and of course Expedition Everest, which is where I'm heading down to right now. Just a 10-minute wait for this awesome Vekoma coaster. Let's get on. And Asia does look great. All these hanging ornaments at the top here, really nice and colourful. The audio as well really sets the scene. I love this boat down here as well. Yeah, it's kind of hidden away down here, but yeah, it's great. Look at that. All the props on there. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, this area opened back in 1999, and like I say, it does feature those shows. Feathered Friends in Flight just in front of us here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shame about Finding Nemo. Final showing of that was at 4:30. I feel that's a little bit early, to be honest. The last showing of the Lion King is at 5. Park's open till 7. Feel like they could have squeezed in another 1 or 2 shows for Finding Nemo, so that's a little bit of a shame. It is a great show and well worth seeing if you've not seen it before. Yeah, like I say, we make our way through the Asia area and head on to Expedition Everest. Love all the buildings in this area as well. Yeah, just a 10-minute wait for Everest. Certainly can't go wrong with that. Absolutely fantastic family thrill coaster. Actually quite intense in some areas. Certainly the backwards section in the dark can be pretty intense. And like I say, we've also got the Kali River Rapids here as well. And this is where you would usually see the monkeys, but I think it's a little too hot for them to be out today. I had a look around, can only spot one just through here. He's kind of lounging on the bars. I don't know if you can quite make him out. He's just here. It's like, yeah, I can't be bothered today. It's way too hot. And some more examples of the incredible theming here at Animal Kingdom. All these backpacks and stuff here on Gupta's gear. All the signage, the lights, the lanterns. Yeah, it's all great, and I absolutely love this food truck as well. Look at that. It really does look great. All the artwork on the side of there. And they do some fantastic ice creams there as well. And you can also get your alcoholic beverages as well. Won't be wanting one of those just before I go on Expedition Everest though, that's for sure. There's some more snacks and drinks just off to the left. Again, alcoholic. Got your beers and your wines. Yeah, just all these buildings around here. The flags. It really is one of the most well-themed theme parks in the world, this. It really is pretty much on a level with Europa Park. And look at that, a 5-minute wait for Expedition Everest. Count me in. Just another great example of how to theme a queue line for Expedition Everest. Really is awesome. And of course, you've got the bells. And here we go on Expedition Everest then. Opening it back in 2006, manufactured by Vekoma, and actually held the record for the most expensive Disney World attraction for some time until Guardians of the Galaxy opened at Epcot. But it's still a great ride, this. Front row, here we go. Can't be good. See Icon Park in the distance there? As we enter the switch track reverse section, this is where it gets the most intense. Here we go. Great. Oh, yes. Oh, it's great. Hey. Expedition Everest. Still a cracking ride. And some on-ride footage there then of the 2006 Vekoma family thrill coaster Expedition Everest. And yeah, even 20 years almost down the line, it still provides some awesome thrills and intensity, especially that backwards helix in the dark. Yeah, that is still quite forceful, so do be wary of that if you intend to ride. Yeah, and the queue line as well, really nicely themed. And it's the same principle for the front row as well. If you want that front row, just speak to a member of the staff, they'll hold you back and then get you on row one for the next ride. Yeah, absolutely superb. And like I say, it held the record for the most expensive Walt Disney World attraction for some time actually, and then obviously Guardians of the Galaxy opened at Epcot, which eclipsed that cost, but still $100 million manufacturing cost. Yeah, nothing to be sniffed at. Anyway, we've come out of Asia now, and I'm going to be heading into Dino Land USA. Now, this is a themed area here at Animal Kingdom that's not going to be around for too much longer, so let's go take a look. And here we are in Dino Land USA then. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this guy's smiling about because he's not going to be around for much longer. Yeah, of course, obviously it was announced at the fairly recent D23 Expo that this area is going to be completely rethemed based on the American Tropics, with future attractions featuring Indiana Jones and Encanto. Yeah, and I gotta say, I'm happy about that. I've never really liked this area. I've always thought that it kind of feels a little bit tacky, and that it's never really suited the Animal Kingdom kind of park in any way, shape or form, really. You know, I kind of understand what they were going for, kind of, you know, this kind of disused parking lot down here, but it does actually feel like it has just been placed on an old car park is kind of, yeah, it's just not the right feel to me. I've never liked it, and I'll be really, really glad to see this area completely changed. Really looking forward to seeing what becomes of it. Obviously that means that things like Triceratops Spin here, the little Zamperla flat ride, and of course Dinosaur is going to be either completely removed or is going to completely change from what we now know them as. I think Dinosaur will likely be rethemed into an Indiana Jones ride. Of course, we used to have Primeval Whirl here, which was an old Revachon spinning coaster. Double credit that one. You had 2 tracks, Chester and Hester, to ride. And of course, yeah, Chester and Hester is kind of this area of the park. This is Chester and Hester's Dinorama. And yeah, I just think all this looks really, really tacky, and I can't wait to see this get completely rethemed. I got a feeling that Triceratops Spin will just get completely removed, and then Dinosaur will be likely heavily rethemed into an Indiana Jones ride of some kind. But yeah, this is the area of the park that, in my opinion, lets Animal Kingdom down a little bit. So yeah, when this all gets completely refurbed and rethemed, it's going to be so much better, and I really am looking forward to seeing just how it looks. Because yeah, like I say, never really been a fan of this area of Animal Kingdom, and especially since that Revachon spinning coaster has gone. There's just a couple of, you know, side stalls here, a couple of games, a couple of tacky bits of theming. Even the big guy over the back now is looking a little bit tired. So yeah, looking forward to this changing. Not sure when it's actually going to start. Particularly at the end of this season, I should imagine we'll see work starting, and then obviously all this area is going to be completely closed off until it's all done, maybe ready for the 2025 season. We'll have to see. But yeah, looking forward to those changes. And of course, Dino Land USA isn't just Chester and Hester's Dinorama area. As much as I don't like that area in particular, the rest of it isn't too bad. Of course, you've got the Boneyard just off to the left here, which is a big children's playground. And of course, you've got the eateries around here as well. Dino Bite snacks, and these are actually quite well themed. Yeah, I quite like these. Restaurantosaurus. Great name. Yeah, you've also got the American crocodiles here as well. The size of him. It's huge. And I'm sure they'll be staying. But yeah, of course, all this will get rethemed as well. Although possibly not too much this area. I think it's mainly going to be the big changes coming to the Dinorama area. I think most of the infrastructure around here will likely stay and just get nicely rethemed into the new area, which, like I say, is going to be based on the American Tropics. And yeah, as much as I'm not really going to miss the Zamperla Triceratops Spin all that much, a ride here that I will miss is, of course, Dinosaur, an absolute classic. Even though it's definitely had its time here in the park, looking forward to seeing what that Indiana Jones ride will be like. Yeah, I think it's, you know, I have a love for this ride. It's been here for a long time now. And this is likely going to be my last time riding it. Just a 15-minute wait. Let's get on for one last time. Dinosaur. Are we going to make it? And here we are then, let's take a look for the last time at the exterior of Dinosaur as we get ready to ride it for the last time in its current incarnation. Oh, it's sad. the Dinosaur then.
And counting.
Let's enjoy it.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
You don't say.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now! Hang on!
Oh, yes.
I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go!
Oh, wow. It's rough and ready.
Another big guy coming up. Computer, slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
Asteroid impact in 90 seconds.
We better move it.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Asteroid impact in 60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
Computer, what's happening?
Loss of traction.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Warning, meteor strike.
Evasive maneuver! Left! Right! Left!
Straight
right! That was close. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Oh, my iguanodon
Asteroid
friend.
impact.
Brace yourself! This is it!
We're not
They're
going to
not
make
gonna
it.
make it! They're not gonna make it!
We made it.
Mission accomplished.
You made it!
For the
I knew
last
you
time.
would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find him before security does. Thanks for everything!
Oh, amazing. And I've made it for the very last time then. What a ride that still is. One of the park's originals. It's rough and ready, it throws you about, and it tells a good story as well. You know what, as much as I'm looking forward to the retheme of this area, I will miss that. It does hold a special place in my heart, and I have to apologize that you're not going to see much of the on-ride footage. It's very dark in there, but I just wanted to capture the full ride experience from start to finish, capture all the audio, and capture people's kind of, you know, fear and enjoyment really of the ride experience itself, and of course document the queue line as well before, you know, seeing all the kind of the fossils in there, the huge dinosaur skeleton and everything. You know, I want to make sure I document all that for when this ride does change into what is likely to be an Indiana Jones themed experience. Yeah, I will definitely miss this. It's a great ride, but you know, onwards to bigger and better things, but this will always have a place in my heart. And it's coming to the end of the day here today at Animal Kingdom. Just 25 minutes left of park hours, so I've decided to treat myself to a nice twist cup here. Yeah, $6. Looks pretty tasty. Yeah, going to enjoy this. And I'm going to make my last ride of the day then, the Kali River Rapids. Intamin Rapids opened in 1999, just a 5-minute wait, and you can get quite wet on this, on one drop in particular. We'll see how we get on. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 soakage? We'll see. And again, the Kali queue line is also really well themed as well. Yeah, look at this. Absolutely awesome. Like I've said before, I just love queue lines that have all the little details that, you know, that you can just check out. Makes queuing more bearable. Yeah, I think all this is fantastic. Anyway, let's get on. And here we are on Cali River Rapids then, and yeah, I've got the entire boat to myself. No one else wanted to come on. Yeah, it's a good rapids this, like I say, manufactured by Intamin, opened in 1999. And yeah, like I say, you can get wet on this, so we'll see how I get on. But yeah, check this out. It's been a long time since I've had a raft completely to myself on any rapids ride. But here we are. It's got a simple seat belt here. Make sure you're nice and secure. And here we go. Now there is quite a tasty water effect on here as well. However, you can just about duck it if you're lucky. You have to be pretty unlucky to get hit by it. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, love all this lighting. Looks great. Yeah, the park has actually closed now. However, I do want to see if I can get back to the world of Pandora. And of course, see the absolutely beautiful effects in that land. All the glowing floors, the ambient lighting, it really does look an absolute spectacle. So hopefully we can just get 5 or 10 minutes to see that. Yeah, I can rest my shoes up here. That's the most annoying thing about getting wet, is when your shoes and socks get absolutely soaked. That's what you don't want. Yeah, I love all this theming here. Like I say, this is a good rapids, this one. Unfortunately, yesterday at Islands of Adventure, of course, if you've not seen that vlog yet, check it out. Under the Florida playlist on the channel, I didn't actually get time to do Popeye and Bluto's bilge-wrap barges. It was a horrendously busy day at Islands of Adventure yesterday, so I completely ran out of time. So we'll make up for it today on Cali. Yeah, it's not as wet as Popeye and Bluto's. But either way, they're both really enjoyable rides. Oh, it's getting a bit choppy. Yeah, it's great with Expedition Everest in the background there. Yeah, this kind of rams home the deforestation that goes on in the world. All of this theming here, all the smoke effects. Oh! Like I say, this is all what Animal Kingdom is really about. Hammering home that message, supporting all the animal conservation. All the fire, the burnt wood. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh. 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 Ah! Ah! Oh. Yeah. That's the drop. And yeah, I got pretty wet from that. Oh wow. Oh Cali, you little minx. Love this. Oh, get it choppy. Oh, 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 here we go. Oh. Let's see if I can get out of this. Yeah, there you go, straight under. Kind kind of straight under, yeah. Yeah, just a little bit wet. A little bit wet. This is why I love water rides. Yeah, here we are. Some people up on the bridge. We get a wave. Might get a wave if I don't turn around. Oh, I'm not facing the right way. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey. Oh, it's getting choppy again. Hello. Oh. Thanks. I wonder why they were all smiling. Ah, and there we go. That is Cali. And yeah, I would say I'm about 8 out of 10 soaked on that. Lovely. And I've made my way back to Discovery Island now then after that semi-soaker on Cali. Yeah, thanks for that. It is quite a warm night though, and I have started drying off already, which is good. On Discovery Island though, you will find the Tree of Life Theatre where you'll get It's Tough to Be a Bug. Yeah, this is a 9-minute film based on the film A Bug's Life. Now unfortunately this is going to be closing as well very soon to be replaced with a Zootopia attraction. Now a lot of people really enjoyed this. It's like a 4D cinema experience and it is really good, but again, sad to see it go, but as per Dino Land, on to bigger and better things for the future. And I'm back in the world of Pandora now then, just to check out this area at night, and it really is absolutely outstanding. No camera could ever do this justice, much like the Flight of Passage ride from earlier, especially not a GoPro, unfortunately, which isn't known for being particularly great in low lighting conditions. However, I'll put some shots of this area from different angles, show you the flooring, show you some of the planting. Most of it is UV lighting, so the GoPro's not going to do a great job, but I'll put in some shots and then we'll be wrapping up today's vlog. And with those last little bits of footage around the Pandora area then, that is going to bring my day here at Animal Kingdom to a close. And look, like I said earlier, no camera will ever do that area justice. It's absolutely incredible. It does such a wonderful job of making you feel like you're just not on Earth anymore. It's so epically majestic with all the UV lighting, the ambient lighting, and all the sound effects as well. It really is amazing and is one of my personal favorite areas in a theme park in the world. Like full stop, it is that good. The rest of the day has been pretty perfect actually, apart from not getting the Finding Nemo show, which, you know, I really do enjoy, so it's a little bit sad to miss out on that, but otherwise it's been great. Starting the day on Avatar Flight of Passage, still my favorite ride in this park for sure. One of my favorites in the world actually. It really is brilliant. If you've not experienced it yet, please come down and try it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you have rode it, let me know as well. I'd like to think that I'm not the only one that thinks that that is just a truly outstanding ride. Navi Riverboat Journey as well was also good. Always great to see the animatronic in there. And Kilimanjaro Safaris was great as well, although we didn't get to see quite so many animals today because it has been particularly hot. Of course, Cali River Rapids with the soaker at the end, that's always good. And of course, I had my final ride on Dinosaur, which, yeah, sad as it is, I am looking forward to seeing just what the Indiana Jones ride, if that's what it is, you know, kicks up in that area. I'm sure it's going to be a full-on improvement to what it is now. And that brings me on to say, really, that the only negative that I've ever had with Animal Kingdom has been that area, the Dino Land USA, especially the Dinorama area. It's never really gelled for me. I've never really liked it, so I am glad that it's going. And with that being replaced, I ain't gonna have a bad thing to say about this park. It's so immersive. I love the message that it sends out. Yeah, it really is great. I've met some lovely people here today. The staff are great. The operations have been fantastic. Expedition Everest is absolutely phenomenal. Of course, just one coaster here out of 580 acres. It doesn't need any more. You know, there's so much to see and do here, from the shows, the restaurants, the merchandise stores, all the theming to look at, as well as the rides themselves. It is absolutely amazing and one of my very favorite theme parks in the world. Yeah, it really is just that good. But yeah, that's been it. In terms of the next video coming up right here on Adventure Planet, we're going to be at Hollywood Studios. Looking forward to riding the Hollywood Tower of Terror again and Rockin' Roller Coaster, and of course Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, as well as all the theming around that park as well, like Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, and all the rest of it. Cannot wait to get back there. It's going to be amazing. That's coming up next on the channel. But from here tonight, from Animal Kingdom, I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy riding everybody. I'll see you at Hollywood Studios.